Hello and welcome to NGS Season 18, Gen.M Esports versus Ground Up. My name is Himibo and I will be casting tonight. Um, yeah. How's it going? Um, you know what? I think I should put this on this window now that I think about it. There we go. We're good. We're good. Um, so we're still waiting on any information possible. Tell me if my volume is good or bad. Um, Beginning of the season, but we already have standings. You can see we have two teams here with 4 points already. High Inquisitors and CM Daybreak. Nice job, nice job. Uh, ba, ba, ba. um, so yeah, ground up. I don't know a whole lot about this team. Thank you, thank you. But I do know a bit about Gen.M. They've been playing for several seasons. Actually, I had some things pulled up. Oh, okay. So it looks like Gen.M won the toss and they took map. So let's go ahead and get this updated. Let's see here. Bans. They didn't tell me who banned what, so gotta love it. Tomb and Towers were banned. And on the other side, Sky and Dragonshire. Again, I don't actually know who banned what. Because that's how we roll. So let's go over to the map and hit transition. And the first map is going to be, clicking through all my screens, Infernal. So that's going to be Infernal chosen by, who's my red team? Let's see. By Blue, I think. I actually don't know who's left and who's right, so we might have to do some swapping here. We have a Gen.M seeming great in an unbiased opinion. Look at that. Sounds like a crisp Sunday morning. Great. Oh, and I have a custom game invite here. Good. I'll just let them know that I say hi. And it looks like, yes, blue side is Gen.M. So that works out nicely. We got Cawthon, Leo Rice, Kobo. Let me get this. No Fox today. B-Med. And Sir Mac of Cheese. Again, I know a lot of Gen.M has been playing for several seasons. I had some of their stats pulled up. We got some jokers in the lobby over here making fun of the caster, which, you know, I understand. Um, okay, let me get the other side set up. Your magic. Can I do this? Your Majesty, Fangs, Rano. I think this team, the ground up, they had 5 players on their team, and one of them was new, I think. The rest were pretty. pretty seasoned or had played at least a season, it looked like. Um, I'm all ready to go. So, I don't know. They're hanging out, having a good time, which you love to see, you know? I'm happy they're having a good time. Ooh. Let's do, maybe you have a second to get. Oh, yeah, hold on. This is going to be cool. Trust me. Okay, let's see if I can get this. Oh, bummer. There's no stats. I was going to do something cool, but there's no stats yet since neither team has played, so unlucky. So, I'm going to be honest with everybody. I haven't played this game in a few months, so I'm guessing the meta is the same, given that there's no patches. Although I did see there was a PBE patch, wasn't there? Did that get pushed live? Let me know in chat. Yeah, so real quick while we're waiting, we'll go back over to the map select. These are the 4 bands, and again, I have no idea who banned what. I was just guessing because that's the information they gave me. So don't blame me, blame them. We're getting an R for ground up. I'm R. And so waiting on Gen.M. And we'll see. We'll get in this pretty quickly, hopefully. Let's get draft queued up and ready to go. BMed now has been playing for a long time. And BMed used to be Samuro and like Vikings, I want to say. She had a crazy pool. That's all I know, which was fun to watch and horrible to play against. Looks like we're starting. Hey, there it is. There it is. We in it. Okay, let's see. Make sure I don't have to do anything right now. So first ban is Urel. I don't know. Is Urel strong now, or is that? I don't know if that's the target ban or not. Oh, Gen.M Discord. Wow. Yeah, Greek Fire being in the Gen.M Discord, but not being biased. Very nice. Got a garage ban. Oh, there, click in there so we can get some audio. Don't mind me drinking some water. He picks bad heroes on purpose. That's my type of player right there. We have Sonya being banned as well. Sonya's always a super strong pick. I'm wondering because we have 2 offlane bans if they have something offlane surprising. We have 3 offlane picks and an insta-lock Rainer. Wow, a lot of Gen.M. You know what? This is typical of Gen.M, though. They've got a lot of support, I've noticed. We have Cermak of Cheese. Or is it Senior? I'm just kidding. I know it's Cermak of Cheese. And Tacitor being picked. 2 solid picks. Stukov is, in my opinion, one of the most annoying characters in the game. And now we have an Alex Straza being picked up in response. So we know we have no counters with the Ana. And so they snap lock in the Anub as well, who typically does pretty well into mages, especially if you go that level 20. We have a Malthael band, so 4 off-lane bands. All right, ground up. There we get some support. That's what I like to see. Let's go. And a Varian. Yeah, Varian Stukov with Tacitor is a classic, like, combo. Plus, Varian is really good into no cleanse or no unstoppable, which is what we have with the Alexstrasza. That's taken care of with a ban. So you love to see it. Good ban from ground up. And there's the Samuro, like I was talking about earlier. Joanna. Cawthon is a great seasoned Joanna player. Kerrigan, ground up is snap locking everything. The Imperious being the longest wait we've had so far. So I don't think that they knew that B-Med was who B-Med is, otherwise they wouldn't have wasted the Uriel and Sonya bans. Imperious. Good follow-up. There's a lot of CC on the side of ground up. Ooh, Falstead, great for disengaging from that hard CC, and also I really like it against Alexstrasza because she uses her dragon, you gust them away. They see ya. Alright, I'm gonna just get some these heroes chosen in here. Tass and Joe. We're gonna switch to in-game here. While I'm doing these other things, Fangs is on Kerrigan. This is a really scary comp from ground up, I have to say. Nice to have the unstoppable for Joe, of course. Instant, no Hogger is one thing that I'm noticing. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to try to do this. It's been a long time since I've done this, but... Display pop-ups, let's see. Oh, that's everything all at once. What do you know? So on the... excuse me. On the blue side, we have Gen.M Esports. I'm not really sure what these little boxes are up here. That's... Yeah, sorry about that. I'm not really sure what I have going on here. I think I might need to mess with my scenes a little bit. But either way, it should be okay for this game. We have Sir Mac of Cheese playing Stukov. We have B-Med on Samuro. Falstead being played by Leo Rice, Kobo playing Tacitor, and Cawthon on Joanna. On the red side, we have Imperious being played by Your Majesty, Fangs on Kerrigan, Rono playing Anubarak, Army, the US, playing Raynor, and Alexstrasza being played by Nyx. So right away, we have a 4v5. Oh. I'm going to try to... get this casted as smoothly as possible. Up here we have B-Med soaking, Your Majesty getting that first push off. We'll see if we have anything going on down here. Let's take a look at, let's see, where is my... Alright, how do we get these? There we go. Here are the talents. Yeah, see, I know what I'm doing. We have the W level 1 from Your Majesty and doing well into B-Med up top, although we have a lot of healing going on, it looks like. Down here on the bottom side, Gen.M taking the traditional first camp while ground up is going, screw that. We are going to go do kind of an unusual strategy in getting this bruiser camp first. In response, Gen.M is looking for bottom. They're probably now realizing what is going on there. We have Falstead soaking with his level 1 frequent flyer. We also are going to be having no stacking. Is stacking level 1 from... Oh, no, that's level 4 from Kerrigan, isn't it? So the stacks we have going on are frequent flyer, which is around minions dying. We have an engagement bottom side. It's a 4v3. A nice disengaged Q from Rono. Let's take a look at the top side and see what happens exactly here. B-Med is going to be doing his best to slow down that push, but he is going in against a bruiser camp. We also have mid lane push going off. Maybe it is the level 1 that's stacking for... So it could be level 7, could it? We have an engagement going on this side. And wow, Army the US barely lives. Fangs is going to be caught out though, and down he goes. Sorry about missing that, looking at the talons. I got the kill though, you know. So, good news there, I guess. So we got a camp steal and a kill. We have an XP lead on the side of Gen.M. And their top wall looks not too bad. So all in all, going well. They're spending a little bit of time here instead of starting on the shrine. They're just getting a little bit of pressure mid and taking this bottom siege camp. Level 6.5 for Gen.M. They're going to probably look to take this, I think, without a lot of contest from the side of ground up. I really wish I knew what was going up on those top bars. That's okay. We have Samuro that is pressuring and pushing in mid lane while Imperius continues to push top. So Rono is in there. Looks like might be a little bit disconnected from the team, but is just going to burrow out. They did get the push in bottom. Level 7s are the same, so actually losing some XP in the top side and the bottom side is Gen.M, but in exchange they get the Punisher. Now notoriously the first Punisher can be taken out pretty easily, but let's see how much damage it does to these walls here. And Rono actually gets absolutely eviscerated. That, wow. That's a lot of damage coming out there, and I think we can go ahead and safely put these talents back up. We have the E-Cleave coming out of the Imperius for that wave clear, because has trash wave clear until then. Actually, we have Consuming Flame helping out with that a little bit as well. So still a slight XP lead, most of the bottom fort being taken down. Decent stacks going on across the board. I love the electric fence. Unless I'm playing against it, then I hate it, of course. OBS thing with health bars, way to fix it. Oh, thank you for letting me know. To be honest with you, I like signed up and checked my stuff like an hour before this game, so y'all have to suffer a little bit. Hey, but it's better than nothing? Maybe. I don't know. Subdue was not chosen by Cawthon. Is he being a wuss? Let me know in chat. Oh, Fangs is just being absolutely destroyed. Wuss or not, that's another kill going down on the side of ground up. Cawthon is getting a little bit low. He's knocked up, but he's got his unstoppable. That level 4 coming in strong. And Gen.M is up 3 kills to 0 with an XP lead, about a full level at this point. Some XP being lost mid over here on the side of ground up. Overall, really good early game coming out of Gen.M. Starting off strong. What is this? What build is this? Is this like a Q build? I don't know Alex Strauss's talents too well. We have the typical Exterminator Raider. Now this was picked first by ground up. So they obviously valued it a lot. I'm sure for I'm guessing that the Exterminator works against the little skeleton guys. But regardless, we have the bottom lane being picked up by Gen.M. B-Med splitting better being called out. So far it's pretty even, I would say, in my opinion. Bottom fort is about to go down. That siege camp doing work. And that's going to be some passive XP coming in on the side of Gen.M. Level 10s, we have the Blessed Shield. Which one is this one? Massive Shove. We have the Gust. We have Black Hole and Bladestorm. I think Bladestorm got nerfed on PvE. I don't know if that actually made it live or not. I'm guessing it didn't because, I mean, come on, this is a dead game. We also have Ultralisk, Angelic Armaments, Cocoon, Cleansing Flame, and Rainer's Raider. We have an engagement coming here, and the Cocoon going out. We have the backline being absolutely decimated. Sir Mac of Cheese surviving. Actually, he's only has lost half of his health, but Kobo's still getting hurt. BMed is in the backline as well. Let me get rid of this. Overall, nobody dies on the side of Gen.M, although that was a ferocious engagement. We still have the Dragon out from Nyx, but that's going away, and there it goes. So far, it's 21-15 for the Skeletal Defenders. BMed is in the back line, just literally just walking around in the middle of their team. And there we go. There's the Bladestorm coming out. We have Anubarak being injured. Fangs is in deep, but down he goes. That's the Gust coming out to save BMed as well. Cawthon getting healed up by Sir Mac of Cheese. We have Your Majesty getting taken down really low as well. He's healing a ton from his E, or from his passive rather. And everyone is just going down on the side of Ground Up. They fought valiantly. Really, once they lost that initial engagement, it was a high-risk play from that point on, just simply due to the fact that they burned all their cooldowns and didn't get any kills. But it was a good engagement, I would say. Let's take a look at some of our other stats in here. We have hero damage being led by the Imperious, and Tacitor on the side of Gen.M. The push is going on. There's a gigantic wave at bottom, and there's a big wave at top as well. So this is adding to the XP woes on the side of Ground Up. Mid lane, hopping back over here, we have some keep damage that's going to be taken. The whole wall is going down. The Ultralisk being summoned top lane by Fangs to harass the Falstad, Leo Rice, but he should be fine, and he should have flies. Pretty sure anyway. Let's take a look at some of these. APM, Falstad crushing with the APM, which everyone knows is the most important metric to track, obviously, and indubitably. What else do we got here? XP? Ooh, whoever called out the offlane XP, there you go. There's all these buttons I can press. Is there even more? Gosh, there's so many. Look at all these buttons. Isn't that fun? Oh my gosh. CC'd? Somehow... Oh, because of the slow from the Q. That counts as CC, huh? Look at that Tacitor CC time. Holy crap. That's illegal amounts. Let's get those talents back up, though, on something that actually matters. Looks pretty standard across the board. We still have that Q build coming in. And Fangs is being collapsed upon. Ouchie wouchie. That's the Blessed Shield coming out. The Silence going down, being comboed nicely. And rest in pieces. Ground Up dealing with a very seasoned Gen.M Sport. Like I said, most of these players have been playing since at least Season 5. BMed, I'm not sure when he first started, but I can speak for the other four I know have been from at least Season 5 NGS, so that's a long time. They're old men now still playing this game. You like got kids and stuff, you know? Still playing a video game? Jeez. Harsh. Anyway, here's the siege up in the top lane. We got a stabby stab, Unstoppable being used by Joanna. Cawthon backing away. The engagement is coming in. BMed is pushing bottom this entire time. I think we still have the Gust as well. There's nothing happening here. Yeah, that emergency rip port of having that Gus is going to be really annoying as well, because anytime there actually is a good engage, Leo Rice can just say, nope, see you later. We got a 4-man top lane with the Falstead taking care of this bruiser camp before the objective starts. So now we're going to have some pressure here in that top lane, while the bottom lane has the shrine activated. It's 18 to 15, so a almost 3-level lead on the side of Gen.M. They are in a very good place. However, all it takes is one team fight. You defend, 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 get to level 20, win a team fight, and you can push damn near all the way through. So, clicking on stuff. Looks like we have the entire team going top lane. They're saying, forget that objective. Let's just relieve some of this pressure top lane, and I agree. We have the siege camp being taken. Everything is blue right now. Gen.M is having a swell time. It's always nice to be ahead like this. Looks like they might be 39ing in order to get the other siege camp bottom. They didn't want to leave it at 37. They're like exactly 39. Now the side of Ground Up is going to be moving in. Let's see if they have anything to say. Looks like an engagement trying to come out by Rono. The wall is out. Looks like Stukov is going to get attacked. However, lots of peel coming out. It's a 3v4. B-Med coming up behind. Actually, it's a 4v4. Oh, Fangs is being caught out, and down he goes. They're attacking B-Med's clones. Unfortunately, that's not the real Samuro team. We have the Bladestorm coming in, cleaning up some damage, while at the same time getting pushed into the corner. That is a huge Q from the Rainer. Another big force wall coming out. And unfortunately, Rono is going to be going down as well. Sad news for Ground Up. They're also being attacked mid lane. And we have an Arcane Punisher pushing in the bottom lane. Level 20s also in versus level 16s for Ground Up. And I have a feeling like this is going to be game number 1. We have the Arcane Punisher jumping in on Your Majesty. Fang's getting taken out as well. This fort is looking low as well. Take the fort out first. Don't forget the fort. And they forgot the fort. GG. Alright, so that's going to be Gen.M getting a score. Wait. I said score. What's going on? Oh, I see what's going on. Hold on. Winner is blue. There we go. Let's switch over to post game. Here are your game 1 stats. So we see actually pretty even damage across the board. Rainer, you can't expect really to get the top damage because he went Exterminator. And I think that was just really well played. The Stukov really hurts the Kerrigan on the side of Gen.M, as well as the Joanna. There's just a lot of like Kerrigan trying to jump in and being punched in the face and silenced, which always feels bad. What else is there to say? Well played by the side of Gen.M. Again, they have a bunch of seasoned old people on their team. And I know that, like I said, there was at least one brand new player, at least according to the data on the NGS website that I was looking at earlier. So yeah. Long season, and the series is not over. This could easily turn back around. Ground Up could be coming out swinging next game. I hope they do. But that's going to do it for right now. We're going to take a little break, and we'll come back with game number 2. Where's my BRB? BRB. And we're back real quick. Actually, I forgot to post this or put this up before, but here are the talents from last game. And I can't imagine the Samuro stays around just because, gosh, it's so annoying to play against Samuro whenever you're not the Samuro, you know? Hence the word against. I like the E build from the Anubarak. You can build Anubarak so many different ways. E build, W build, bug build. Bug build is the most fun for me. But yeah. Okay, so let's. It looks like we're going to be playing Braxis Holdout next, so maybe I can switch over to map select and bring up who picked. Let's see. First draft is team number 2, so that leads me to believe Braxis was chosen by Gen.M. I think. Oh, Braxis. There you go. That's how that works, right? Two-lane map, way different than Infernal Shrines. A lot of weird movement can be done in this map. You can run things like these weird 1-3-1, where the 3 is like a roaming gang. Everything BMed plays is annoying because he is OP. Yeah, I agree with that, except for sometimes certain heroes are more annoying than other ones. You know, not for everybody, obviously, but for some people. I would say like a higher percentage of people find Samuro annoying than like, I don't know, who's someone that's not annoying? Something. I don't know. Let's see. Here we go. Draft. We are in draft. Here we go. I agree. BMed has been running Sam forever, like I said, and TLV, and I'm hoping to get TLV on this map, to be honest. If we don't, I'll be disappointed. We're sticking with that Urel ban. Still not respecting the BMed Samuro. Super happy about the Sam nerf. Interesting. Probably because he knows more than anybody else that it's busted, would be my guess. We have a Deckard ban, so Roundup completely disregarding game number 1 and just saying, we don't care what you guys played against. We're going to change up our draft by switching out whatever they banned last time. Gosh, what was the second? Sonya. It was Sonya. Meanwhile, on the side of Gen.M, they're keeping the exact same bans. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We have Raynor being picked by Army the US, which that kind of makes sense actually now that I'm thinking about it, given their name, Army the US. No wonder they're snap locking it in. They have the name synergy, you know? Victory above all. We have the exact same picks so far. Well, we have a Tacitor first pick. Junkrat, very strong in this map because you can put those traps down on the platform. Zarya being picked up, and Anubarak. So before we had the Alexstrasza, now we're picking the Zarya. Fangs was playing the Kerrigan last game. I do love Deckard. I really do. I don't play a ton of healer, but when I do, I love playing Deckard, especially the double Lornado at the end. That is like the most fun thing. I definitely have top damage in ARAM with Deckard before as well, with the scroll ceiling bonus damage. So we have the same ban as last time coming out of Gen.M. They don't want that Malthael. Stitches being banned. Interesting. Stitches. I would not pick Stitches into an ANEP because your hook gets blocked by the by the bugs. Also the Zarya shield. So we have the same pick with the Joanna. So far the only difference on the side of each team is Junkrat for Tass and Zarya for, well, instead of Kerrigan, I guess. Chromie gets her Q blocked by the Nubarak beetles, so don't love it, but especially if you're not going Q build, it's not that big of a deal. Also, semi-bursty, but it's really good for point control, so, you know, I can't really complain. Ariel's a different healer this time, and we have Imperious, the exact same, coming out of Your Majesty, going top lane with that. Hey, I called it, but also I think that he did it because I said TLV. That's why I think he did it. So I don't want to take full credit here, but I'm going to take full credit here. Wow. Well, what is there to say, really? Except for solo Vikings, maybe? Maybe? I do like the Ariel on this map. I saw one time a who was it? It was some streamer playing solo lane Ariel top on this map, and they just smashed. But yeah, here we go. Here we go. We have on the blue side, we have Gen.M Esports, Sir Mac of Cheese playing the Stukov, B-Med on the Lost Vikings, Leo Rice playing Chromie, Kobo being played by Junkrat, and Kobo being played by Junkrat, and Joanna being played by Cawthon. On the red side, grounded up, we have Imperious being played by Your Majesty, Fangs on Zarya, Rono playing, or Rano, sorry, probably Rano, playing Anubarak. I guess I should be down here. Army, the US playing Raynor, and Nyx on the Ariel. So we have immediately a gangbang in the top lane. Let's see, all 5, looks like. Yeah, all 5 top lane. And using the Beetles to tank, they take down that first turret. We have a big push on the other side, a lot more being tanked up because no Beetles, but also a lot of damage being done on the other side because there's only 4 down here. There's 3 up here. So this can be done. This is almost like... Wait, is this a Juice Pirates? Is this Juice Pirates? Technically? Or no? They don't have the flying capability, obviously. So I don't know if you can call it Juice Pirates. Still on draft overlay, sorry about that. Is that better? Do we have draft? Oh yeah, in-game, there we go. Got it. Thank you for pointing that out. So, forts being traded on both sides. Here are the talents, level 1. Looks like we are going Regen Master this time. On a 2-lane map. Which I guess you get the globes, you know, up here, so 2 lanes isn't super, you know, accurate, I don't know. Ektar, you're just a seasoned vet, okay? I appreciate you. I hope someday that I'll be as good as you and remember the draft overlays. Ektar's been around as long... It has to have been longer than Gen.M. Or at least it's close. We have B-Med microing 2 of the... Oh my goodness. What is this Vikings? Eric. Yeah, Eric. Sorry, switching back down over here. Looks like an unsuccessful invade. And actually, the first kill for ground up. The first kill for... Wait, hold on. I have the perfect... There we go. First kill for ground up. Let's go. Go ground up. Everybody, even if you're a fan of Gen.M, is rooting, obviously, and indubitably, for game number 3. Because why wouldn't you? So far, this has been a very interesting start to the game. Your Majesty in a fight in the top lane. Bottom lane is we have an engagement. Ooh, Rano being taken pretty low. I still have... How do I click on different things? I don't know how to unclick on it. Is it... Oh. Nope, that didn't do it. Oh well. Eric goes down. Was that Eric? Rest in peace. This one's name. Baylog. Cawthon getting some big hits in there. He still won hold your ground, no subdue this game. We have a lot of globe stacking going on here. So we have Q stacks coming out of the Zarya. Very good on this map. Oh man, can you imagine subdue? Would that have been a subdue right there? I'm just saying. So red actually wins that. And the red pushes in the bottom lane. Very good so far out of the side of ground up. They were like, we don't care we lost game number 1. We're going to fight hard for this one. Rano getting some beetles out there, getting the knock-up. That's the unstoppable out of Joanna. So not going to have that right now. Joanna is vulnerable at this point in time. But they still have the turret there. Fang's going in there, soaking it up, getting that shield. Tanking with that shield to get that energy bar filled. Rano tanking up. We still have the Exterminator level 1. We have the same talents coming out of the Imperius as well. Imperius is going to have a really hard time taking this by himself because he is not level 7. Very close though. Looks like they're rotating up the rest of his team. So a little bit more damage going to be done to the red side turret. But ground up is still in a good spot. They're down in XP now. So I think what was happening is Baylog was soaking earlier while Imperius was sitting on the point. And so that's where that XP lead is coming from. We also have the camps being taken slightly faster on the side of Gen.M. Olaf is the last one. It's been a long time, alright, people? Be patient with me. We have 14 globes on the side of the Anubarak. That's a pretty fast... We do have the Q build coming out. So this is what I said in draft where I would not go Q into the beetles because they get blocked by said beetles. But maybe you can make it work. I don't know. I mean, and there will be a Pierce before too long, so it's not like it's the end of the world. We do have the slowing sands, of course, because really good point control on this map. We have level 7 coming out of the Imperius, so using that E now, he'll be able to do a lot more AoE damage. We have a fight going down here in the bottom lane. Don't really know if much is going to be happening, though. Looks like nothing really. Oh, now if I hit my space bar, it's... Nice Q out of your Majesty. Let's get down to the 4-man, though. That's where all the fun is happening, I think. Rano tanking and boosting up that energy bar. 35 stacks for the Zarya Q, which is called Demolition's Expert. That's pretty strong once it gets stacked all the way. I've only ever done it in ARAM, but I sure like it. Oh, Eric just getting speared into his anus. Yes, I know it was from the front, but... Clean double kill, but play again is pressed, so... They're all there. They're all there. We have ults being pressed on the side. We have, what's it called? Expulsion Zone being used. Kobo is pretty caught out there. Getting peeled back. Wow, that was very close. Kobo barely surviving that one. Using the Riptire, using the Blessed Shield, using damn near everything. Your Majesty is saying, screw the XP. He hasn't lost too much. Actually, no, he's going up for the XP. He's working on keeping that secure. We have to hop back and forth. Fang's getting poked out pretty low. Good healing coming out on the side of the Ariel, though. Got another heal coming up here in just a second. The shield's also coming out of the Zarya. Really good point control, though, for the side of... Kobo's getting... Oh, so low. Expulsion Zone being used. That's another really good tool. Full energy bar by Fangs, who has finished that level 1. Still need to be getting those globes, though. Low mana for the Rainer. Baylog being slain up in the top lane. You get pretty healthy on the side of ground up, which is something that you love to see if you're hoping for a game 3, which I know I am. Rano's saying, you don't get to go back. I don't think so. But now he's tanking, and he's dead. Rest in peace. Going a little too deep there. Yeah, losing that armor by the turret is pretty rough. But yes, we have 2 going back. I also don't really like the Q build on this map for the wave clear either. Going W or just spell power would have been really strong, I think, from the Promi. So this wall has already taken some damage. It's going to take some more damage here, but good clear from, because we have 4 and like 4 and a third players in the top lane. Fang's getting that really, or excuse me, Army, the US getting that really good clear with the Executioner, sorry, Exterminator. X something, starts with X. We have the Give Me 20, which increases the E shield from the Zarya, and now that the quest is completed, also reduces cooldown. So that's actually very strong. We have 24 from the Regen Master. We have a fight going on in the top lane now. Ground up is looking a little spicy there for a second, but Army the US has been low on mana, I feel like, this entire game. Just spamming that W and that Q. Yeah, he's just like, screw this, I'm getting all my mana back. We're not doing anything for the next few minutes. We have 26 globes now for the Anubarak. BMed is like, that's my globe. And indeed it is. Indeed it is. We have the trap build coming out. We have the silence pool build, which I don't know if that's I don't play Stukov. It's way too... Like, I just right click or do whatever. Do dumb things. I'm a tank player. I also don't really know the TLV talents. Oh, but we have Imperius that's getting absolutely shreked, but he heals up a ton with his E level 4 helping him out. He gets the Q off on Kobo. Kobo nearly gets one shot. Peeling back, Your Majesty, did he go too deep though? No, he did not. Oh, I may have spoke too soon. That shove back has been really hard on ground up this fight. Fangs has got a spell shield and still living. Oh man, Fangs barely escapes. Rano's going to have a hard time getting out of this one. Army the US is doing well. Another great shove from Sir Mac of Cheese. Rano says, see you later. I can go over walls, mother effa. Yeah, and I have really nothing else to say. Ground up is still up 1 kill. What are the towers are the same, but they're down in XP thanks to that TLV. We have another fight going on in the top lane. We have R being pressed by Joanna, a heal going off, and down goes Ariel. Very, very close. Cawthon is fairly low, though. Another great shove from Sir Mac of Cheese. Oh, the Q barely misses from Army the US. are being pressed by... Ooh, the cocoon goes out. Your Majesty's R goes away. A lot of low health bars over here. Army of the US is in there pretty deep. B-Med... Oh my gosh. Olaf is doing some real damage. Your Majesty going down. There's too much to look at. Rano is going down as well. Army of the US is gonna pop here with the ult. Fangs barely survives with that spell shield. Leo Rice gonna be able to get this kill, maybe. And down he goes. Sir Mac of Cheese was there as well, just in case. And that's a full blue Zerg wave. And a 4 for 0. Pretty sure. Olaf just being a menace, a big fat menace. And no offense, I'm just saying that, you know, I think that's kind of his thing. Zerg wave pushing in on the top lane. This is going to be a dead. Keep. Rest in pieces. The question is will they pursue past this? It is 16 to 14. We have Exterminator. And the R being pressed by Joanna. Another big Q coming out. Just saying subdue would have been nice. I'm just throwing it out there. Fangs is going down. Rest in peace. There's still a big Zerg wave here. This might be the end of the game. Your Majesty with a nice Q, though. Oh my gosh. Down goes Raynor, though. And look at this. Okay, so they get the kill. Nyx gets the heal up, but look at that core. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. I'm yelling... Rest in peace. A good showing by Ground Up in the second game. And Gen.M takes it, though. GG. Let's go to post-game. Let's take a look at the damage charts. Let's go ahead and see. Yeah, Chromie still got some pretty good damage in, despite my crap talking. Imperious, both games on the red side, taking top damage. Beating on those Vikings will do that. Yeah, the Raynor's doing as best he could. There's definitely no shame in the low numbers because you're going Exterminator. Your role is sort of a little bit more of pushing the siege. Let's look at the talents. Again, we have the Q build coming out of the Chromie, which I found interesting. Same build coming out of Joanna. I don't know anything about Vikings, really. Is this normal? I know that play again is normal, but I know the stun. I feel like I see that a lot. Oh, this is funny. This is the 3-man Vikings talent. This spell barrier did a lot of work this game actually as well. The Q build coming out of the Zarya, which is my ARAM special. I mean, that's what I like to do. Looks like a bit of a Q build coming out of the Ariel. And yeah, the W/Exterminator build. Same thing coming out of Your Majesty's Imperious. It looks like we have Army's name wrong. Yeah, sorry. Army the US. I'm pretty slow, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of a bit of an idiot, so... Let's see. Looks like we have a couple of losers in here. Sorry. I was talking about for interviews. It's going to be Kobo and Sir Mac of Cheese. Give me 1 second. Do I have a... Oh, let me switch the score. Blue. There we go. Let me pull up that. Army v US. I thought that's what I was saying. Let's see. I'm in post game. I guess I'll do the interview from here. All right. Let's see.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my dick.
I really hope that just played in the stream.
It did.
You
it
asshole.
did. Yeah, I kind of forgot. I kind of forgot that I had that. To be honest with you.
God, you're dumb.
So yeah, that's auto plays on Discord. But with that being said,
You should play your other favorite ones.
yeah, I don't know what you're talking about actually. So
Oh, but you do, because this one is this one's your favorite.
Ooh, wow, yes, that actually, good job. When did you get that?
It's the Discord soundboard. It's on there by default.
Discord.
Just like.
Yeah, that is true. So should we talk about the games or what? Come on, you jokesters.
We could definitely do that.
Okay, so let's talk about, because the people want to know. They want answers to questions.
Okay.
The questions are, well, I guess we can start off with, you guys really decided not to tell me who banned what, so good job.
I pasted it in chat, actually.
You said that there were
The map?
bans. You didn't say who banned what.
I'm pretty sure I literally put in there, we won the toss.
Yeah, I got
And
that
usually
part.
the person who wins the toss does the first bans.
Hey, you know what?
Right?
Hey, you know what? I nailed it. I'm just saying, you didn't say any of that, but I nailed it. So it is all credit to me and none to you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not hating. I'm just letting you know. Leo Rice, no problem for the cast. I had a good time. So anyway, tell us about these bans. So you guys are obviously scared, right? Of Towers and Tomb of the Spider Queen. Can you tell us more about why you're scared?
Towers is cancer.
Okay.
Yeah.
You play maps where there's not a lot of interaction, and you can essentially build an advantage and just kind of ride that home. We don't like maps that are very swingy like that. It's a carryover from our days, was it not?
Yeah, for those I have played with these two goofballs in the past. For those wondering why I'm treating them like such crap,
I'm not
you're welcome,
your goofball
B-Med
guy.
We miss you.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't.
I am completely being unbiased here, and I will say that you guys are losers.
Definitely.
Even though you won the game. Don't get used to it. So yeah, tell me about why you're scared of Tomb of the Spider Queen. Are you just scared in general is what I want to know. Like, are you scared just normally?
Well, a little bit of scouting we did do. Our opposition seemed to favor that map quite a bit, and they had a pretty sizable win rate on it. So figured take it off the table, work it to our advantage.
Yep. And Infernal is kind of a nice mixture of
who hates Infernal? Nobody.
Also true, but it's a nice mixture of the PvE and the team fight. A little bit more like, yeah, there's an objective to play that's pretty strong and whatnot, but there's also a lot of team fighting that goes on, so it's a healthy mixture to kind of gauge how we were feeling as a team, as a composition, to really figure out what did we want to identify with, and we felt pretty strong in our team fight. That's why we took practice in the second round.
Wow, look at that. Very nice. Good answer.
Yeah.
So, I agree that most people,
if only people listen to me.
Most people like the infernal shrines,
Yeah.
No, don't worry, you're good. Sorry, I'm just talking to my pregnant wife. She wanted to make sure that I didn't have a camera on, she's walking around.
God, you're spawning again. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I know. She's like making the can I walk by safely motion,
Do you and Wes just have like a tally of like who can field the first football team?
Yeah, because we're beyond basketball.
Wow, this is gonna be. See, I imported two of mine.
Yeah, so it's
I have two stepchildren that I'm adopting. So I'm doing. It's
what a hero.
Less work, Yeah, and I get. Yeah, exactly. I am a hero. Thank you for saying that.
You know what? I might have gone to Afghanistan and fought for my country, but you're the real hero taking on the role.
You would way rather go to Afghanistan than adopt two young
100%.
girls. Yeah, exactly.
When the answer every time is bullets, I'm okay with it.
Exactly. That's way less scary than two random little girls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, good news there. Let's talk about the game though. How would you say that you thought that first game went?
I think we started off with a pretty early advantage, and we kept putting pressure. We started to push objectives and things onto their side of the map, and just kept doing that. Forced unbalanced fights, kept picking fights when we were up, and even when we were even, tried to keep map pressure up so that they were always in the back foot. So,
Do you have anything to add to that, Kobo?
Do you have the Family Guy
he's got
sound
the
in the
Family Guy
background?
thing going on in the
What?
background. Yeah.
Just
Oh
answer the
God,
question, please.
how ADD are you? No, we noticed we had the faster clear. I mean, Kerrigan is really good clear in the 4-man, and Raynor is, great single target damage and kind of has some AoE wave clear. But we saw we had the earlier clear, so it was more just paint the map blue as much as we could, and that was our main objective. And if we could catch them in rotation and delay them, then that would put us at an advantage.
Well, yeah, you guys won that one pretty handily, so good job there. I think this team had at least one new player, so probably I know a lot less games than you guys, although that's not saying a whole lot because you guys are freaking have 1 billion games played, and you've been playing forever. You're old men. You realize that you're old men playing a child's video game, right?
If children are on this game, they need to go outside.
B-Man says, tell them about the Kerrigan, or what I think you meant was ask about it. Ask about the Kerrigan.
We're gonna give away, cult secrets here, but yes, we were hovering Kerrigan right before it got picked. So
Those
it was
sons
something we were
of
looking
bees.
at.
They
I know.
picked that round 3. Wait, did they pick that round
did.
3?
We were gonna pick it as the last pick. Yeah, we got greedy. It would have been pretty good. But I think we made it work.
It's pretty disgusting with the single target bullcrap that you guys have with the
We were
Joe
pretty
Press
afraid of their
R.
comp because
Hey, I was
pretty solid dive comp with I mean, they had Imperius, they had Anubrak, they had Alex's dive ult. Like, they were pretty scary if they ever got going. And with Kerrigan there, they had a full dive
God,
comp.
you
They
barely
just always
survived.
back foot.
You personally barely survived, I want to say, on that mid
My
lane.
specialty.
Yeah, I was like, holy crap, how did you not die right there? Like, that was a miracle.
Did
And
I
not
die
even
in either
using
game?
You didn't die in either game, yeah.
Oh.
Neither did Kobo.
First.
Both of you guys, every one of your teammates died, but not
I channeled
you guys.
my inner Beyonce and said, "I'm a survivor."
Very
You
nice.
were game 2 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so tell me about the game number 2. Why did you pick whatever this stupid map is? Brax's Holdout.
Like the team fight, we wanted to keep going with that. So it was take a good team fight team and just keep forcing fights. So that was the logic going in.
Were you surprised when they 5-man top lane to start the game?
It wasn't ideal considering that we had TLV up there and they
Just
didn't
sitting
really...
there like, what do I even do here?
Yeah, basically. So we tried to race, and as you saw, that didn't really work out. And so they actually started off with a pretty sizable advantage we had to battle back from.
I thought that it was like kind of a weird Juice Pirates thing. I didn't feel like I could call it Juice Pirates, but I was like at the very beginning, I was thinking to myself, is this going to be just like a full send it, type team composition? And apparently it was just a level 1 thing, which I don't know that I've ever seen it played like that before. But yeah, it seemed to work pretty well to start off.
Anub Zarya is a pretty good pseudo Juice Pirates if you're trying to go for something like that.
Yeah, bugs, shields.
Oh yeah, yeah. I noticed that you guys were putting time traps down, and please don't kill us, don't murder us for it, and it was trying to murder you. It didn't listen. But yeah. And I was crap talking you most of game number 2, Kobo, because you went Q build on Chromie into the Anubrak. Which I
Q
get.
Build best build.
I get that there's a Pierce at some point, but yeah, you're not afraid of getting blocked by shields / bugs?
Nah.
Plus the W is it doesn't that give spell armor as well?
No.
It doesn't?
There's a talent you can take into it, yeah. Huh. I think level 1 you can take it on a noob, if I remember right.
Hold on. What
Oh.
did he? Oh no,
Oh,
he
you're
went.
talking about the Anub. I thought you were talking about the W from Chromie.
No. I'm saying the
I
noob.
was like,
No,
you
I
went out of
think
this
no. It
game
just
for way too long.
it boot. No, I think it has a base spell shield, but you can increase it with the level 1.
Yeah, 40 to 60.
Was it 40 to 60?
Yeah. So I feel like that's a fair criticism.
Yeah, that's fair. I
I
wasn't
mean-
aiming for a noob though.
Yeah, but he's standing in the front most of the time.
He was diving us a lot.
Yeah, in the front.
Not if I'm off to the side. It's called positioning, Jimmy.
Well, either way, I feel like if I were to go back and listen to this, which I never ever would, I definitely would stand by my crap talking you.
That's perfectly fair. That is a very valid criticism. I will take that.
All right, at this point, we're almost just like kind of hanging out. So I think that all the people have either fallen asleep or left. I have no idea how to check how many people are here. It looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then me. Whoa, full house. Never mind. What am I talking about?
Going big time.
Yo,
Next
I'm
line
just
bus
saying.
over here.
Did you guys know that I was that popular?
You're kind of a big deal.
I'm not bragging. I'm just stating the facts. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Well, we'll let you guys go then, and I'm gonna stop the broadcast here. And good luck on the rest of your season. Good job to Ground Up for starting off. I thought that there was a lot of bright spots in this first series. Unfortunate that you had to go against Gen.M, a bunch of tryhards. So sorry about that, Ground Up. But yeah, I hope everybody out there has a good night. Thanks for watching.